gets hot. Hey, Katie Kimball here for Kitchen Stewardship from inside my Influence Sauna, where it's heating up even though it is cold outside here in Michigan. I just want to talk a little bit about why I chose to purchase a sauna and why I am so pleased with my purchase. And believe me, I am someone who often has spending regrets. And I'm so glad that this isn't one of them because it is a big dollar purchase. I bought a sauna because I was struggling with a lot of health issues and a lot of rashes and had been diagnosed with a lead toxicity, and I knew that I needed more detox. I had been spending about a year going once a week or every other week, as often as I could find the time, to a couple local saunas, a couple different brands, which makes this review very interesting. In some other brands of infrared saunas, I would get that thing up to 150, and sometimes I didn't even take my clothes off. I was just glistening, very feminine-like, and not even really sweating. And I felt relaxed for sure. And I hoped that it was still, a really good thing for my health. But I found myself questioning, am I sweating enough? I feel like this should be, sweat running off and dripping on the ground. But this brand, Influence Sauna, gets hot. 170 Fahrenheit, and it heats up fast. I can flick this thing on, and in 15 minutes, I get in and I'm sweating, which does not happen for me until between 130 and 140. By the time I'm in here 15 minutes, I've got river sweat running down my back. I stink. I know good things are happening. And I'll tell you what, by the end of an hour, the heart rate is up as if I've been running. And I hate running. So that's a good thing for me to just be sitting there and getting some cardio intensity as if I was running. And what do you do in a sauna? How do you make time? I gotta tell you, honestly, I never feel like my time in the sauna is wasted because I always have something to do. At first, as your body core temp is heating up, it's super relaxing. So I might say some prayers, I might read a book, I might, check my email. And then a lot of times I have work to do. I know, right? Sauna should be relaxing. Why are you working, Katie? Well, because I want to find that time, and if I can feel like it's productive too, that's a good thing. So a lot of times I might be responding to some emails. I tend to voice dictate on my phone a lot. Can my phone handle a full hour in the sauna? Sometimes. Sometimes it overheats. I only brought my laptop in here once, and I decided moisture-wise, that was a bad idea. But here's the thing, whatever you do, my husband will set his tablet outside the door and watch TV. This is his entertainment time. It's my, prayer, self-time, reading. I could listen to an audiobook really easily with the phone outside the door. But hot tip, definitely make sure you're hydrating because you are going to lose a lot of liquid when you're having sauna time. So make sure you bring lots of water and get those electrolytes rebuilt. Definitely check my posts on how to make a homemade electrolyte drink or buy some mineral drops that you can add to your water. Finally, when I think about why I like this brand, this Influence Sauna, there was a lot of care put into the design of the sauna. First, they use cedar, which won't mold or have any problems over time. This thing, we sweat a lot in this thing. It's been a full year and it does not get stinky, which is super important to me. And second, the designers were really cognizant of EMFs, right? I'm surrounded by a lot of wires and technology and stuff like that. And some saunas can have some really high EMF exposure, which is not what you want when you're sitting in something that's supposed to be healthy. So I really appreciate that Influence Saunas took that into account. And also, it was really, really easy to put together. My family did this in maybe an hour. It was not even a full afternoon. The kids were able to help, and we didn't have to do any extra wiring. I think the bigger versions you might, but for my size Influence Sauna, which fits one person very comfortably, two people if you really like each other, we did not have to do any wiring. This plugs right into the wall, and it doesn't seem to seriously jack our electricity bill, which of course is helpful. Do you want to see a little tour of what the sauna actually looks like? Let me show you around. Influence Sauna, he has panels on two sides, the black panels, a lot of heat comes out of there. There's panels in the back where a lot of heat and infrared comes out. That panel is going to hit your legs, and there's even another panel here. That's another thing I really appreciate about Influence Sauna is that they went with, yes, beautiful design, but for sure took into account, like, how can we maximize our time in here? Let's get panels everywhere and less glass so that the heat stays in for sure. I mean, this baby stays heated up for a long time after I turn it off. And the glass door is beautiful, but it's as small as possible. There's as many panels as possible, as much infrared, as much heat as possible, and that's why it gets to 170 really, really fast. I don't have to remind kids or husbands not to slam it. Is a sauna right for you in your own home? I can't be the one to tell you that, but if you've got a little bit of space, if you like the idea of, you know, a relaxing personal spa and or a seriously intense detox cardio mimicking experience to improve your health, then it's kind of a good idea. Compared to going to saunas locally, it's definitely going to save you money. And we certainly use this more because it's so convenient in our home. I'd highly recommend Influence Sauna as my choice. I'm not even sure that I can think of any drawbacks. And you know me, when I do reviews, usually I share the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so far, we haven't found anything negative about this sauna. Totally in love. And I'm about to get my sweat on. So check out kitchenstewardship.com/sauna for more information on where you can get one.